And we're back with the Athletics franchise mode here on MLB The Show 25 after an insane Game 1 of the World Series yesterday here in Salt Lake City against the Philadelphia Phillies. We are back for game number 2 as the A's look to go to the bank up 2-0. But again, this is a crucial one here in Utah. Josiah Gray takes the mound tonight for the Athletics, while Christopher Sanchez, the lefty, gets the start for Philadelphia. Again, the A's with a crazy comeback yesterday, winning 8-7, a high-scoring affair. We saw 2 Cy Youngs in DJ Hers and Tarek Skubal both give up 5+ runs in the same game. We will see what game number 2 has in store. Josiah Gray's been really good in this playoffs. He's kind of established himself as the number 3 starter on this team on a squad where he was going into the year the number 5 guy behind guys like Joey Estes and Landon Knack. But Gray has firmly established himself as number 3, and he'll get one of the Phillies' better pitchers, again, the southpaw in Christopher Sanchez. Now, folks, before we get into the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more daily Athletics franchise mode here on the channel as we get game number 2 of the World Series underway. And today is a Gray day. Josiah Gray, 3.24 ERA so far in the postseason, 3 no decisions so far, but Gray will see Trey Turner first on a 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Josiah Gray sets him down. Here comes Brandon Marsh. He gets him as well in the sinker. Now Bryce Harper batting .463 in the playoffs. He gets him with the fastball. Gray, 3 strikeouts, 3 different pitches. Here comes Christopher Sanchez. ERA of 1.8 in the playoffs, but only a 2-2 record. The Phillies have failed to get him run support at times, and Cody Bellinger leads off this start with a single back up the middle. Bellinger on first for Gleyber Torres, 1-2 offering. Torres too early on the circle change by Sanchez. Devers down the 1-2 runner going, pitch high and away. It's a slider though, and Bellinger's thrown out. Wow. I thought he had that. Off-speed pitch, and they still throw Bellinger out at second base. He's been pretty good on the base paths this postseason. Devers flies out into right as we go to the top of the second. Kyle Schwarber leading things off for the Phillies. Yeah, 4 batters, 4 strikeouts for Josiah Gray. Let's go. Alec Burleson on the 3-2 pitch. Can't get strikeout number 5 as Burleson will get flown out into center field. There is Cody Bellinger, but man, Josiah Gray continuing his dominance in this playoffs. Yainer Diaz swinging a miss on a sinker. 6 batters, 5 Ks for Josiah Gray. We lead off the bottom of the second with Brent Rooker. That is a cutter, center. He blasts it 107 off the bat, yet it's an out. Bo Bichette, again, change of speeds. There goes Christopher Sanchez with that changeup. Pete Alonso in the 2-2 waits back for the circle change, but weak contact on the ground to Trey Turner at short. Turner to Harper as we go to the top of the third. Adolis Garcia leading things off for Philadelphia, and there is the Phillies' first base knock and first base runner of the game. Garcia will be on with a leadoff single here in the top of the third. Bringing up the 8th spot, that's going to be Bryson Stott. 2-1 offering by Gray at the sinker. Ball on the ground. Devers over to Torres. Torres to Alonso. There's the 5-4-3 for the A's as we have 2 down now for Adolfo Castro. Castro going to hit a weak ground ball up the middle, but it gets through. So the Phillies extend the inning with Castro's single. He's going to look for 2. I don't know why. All right. Cool. Bellinger throws him out. Easy does it. Let's move to the bottom half of the third inning. Lawrence Butler leading things off for Philadelphia. Ground ball right to Bryson Stott. Easy first out. To the plate, Shea Langeliers batting .256 in the playoffs. Langeliers, though, strikes out in the Sanchez cutter. So far, Sanchez and Gray doing a lot better than their predecessors last night in Skubal and Hers. We move to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless. Trey Turner leads things off. That's a swinging bunt back to the mound. Josiah Gray gotta hurry. He gets Trey Turner at first. 1 out for Brandon Marsh on the 1-1 pitch. Marsh, that ball's gonna get out. A low line drive, and that ball's gone. 386. I mean, that's just how Salt Lake plays. Marsh is first in the playoffs. He's batting second for a reason for Philadelphia. And that line drive shot gives the Phillies a 1-0 lead. But Josiah Gray will strike out Bryce Harper for the second time tonight, bringing up Kyle Schwarber on the 1-2. Schwarber swinging a miss. Gray now with either 7 or 8 strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. We go to the bottom of the 4th, but that's not a swing. That's ridiculous. Bellinger did not go. They're going to ring him up anyway. Gleyber Torres pulls a slider. Deep left field. That ball is off the wall. Gleyber Torres with a 1-out extra base knock for the A's. Huge spot in this inning for the 3 spot, Rafael Devers. 2-2 pitch, lefty. Devers gets that slider, deep right center field. Does it have the carry? It does! Rafael Devers, 380 feet. Brandon Marsh went yard on the line drive shot last inning. Rafael Devers matches it. His 6th of the playoffs. His dominance continues. 380 feet off the bat as the Athletics take the lead 2-1. Devers drives in Gleyber Torres, and we're not done yet here in the inning. Brent Rooker hits that circle change into right field. He's on with a 1-out single, bringing up Bo Bichette. 2-2 pitch. The A's have a chance to really get things going, but Sanchez gets some swing on that slider in. That's going to be Sanchez's 5th strikeout of the game. Pete Alonso on the 1-2 pitch, strike 3 swing on a slider, but the A's take the lead thanks to Rafael Devers' 2-run shot. Alec Burleson leads things off for Philadelphia here in the top of the 5th. Josiah Gray has done a great job limiting the damage. Again, other than that Marsh home run, he's been perfect. Here comes Yainer Diaz in the 3-2, ball up the middle, it's going to get through. A 1-out base runner is on for Philadelphia, bringing up the 7th spot, and that's going to be Adolis Garcia. You know the power he's got. 1-2 pitch for Garcia. That ball is going to split the gap, and that's a tie game. Yainer Diaz will easy score. It's just a matter of where Garcia is going to end up. He's going to be on with the double. Diaz to the plate. This game is knotted back up at 2 runs apiece. Bryson Stott now up with 1 out. Ball chopped on the ground. It gets by the diving glove of Pete Alonso. Throw to the plate. Lawrence Butler. Oh, he guns him. Wow. Lawrence Butler gets Adolis Garcia. 2 gone in the inning. Adolfo Castro. That ball's going to get out. No shot. That's got the carry. 356 in left field. Phillies up 4-2. Like Brandon Marsh, Adolfo Castro, it's his first home run of the playoffs. I just didn't think that had carry at all. Sinker away, the 9 spot comes through, really. Bo Bichette throws out his fellow shortstop Trey Turner, but man, Philadelphia with a 3-run inning takes back that lead. Lawrence Butler draws ball 4, so leadoff runner on now for the Athletics. Shea Langoliers in the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to second. Stott to Turner to Harper. There's 2. Man. Oh, there goes anything brewing here in the bottom of the 5th with the 4-6-3 double play. JJ Bleday continues to be 0 for tonight. Bleday's just been ice cold, man. Since that home run in the ALCS, it's been bad for him. 6th inning time, we go to the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer first out for the Athletics. 9 ERA so far in the postseason over 3 innings pitched. Yeah, we just need 3 outs, pal. Ball on the ground. Don't know how Brandon Marsh made contact with that one. It's going to be a ground out to Pete Alonso. Here comes Bryce Harper on the 2-2. Harper doing Bryce Harper things. There's a reason he came into this game batting .460. There's a 1-out single for him. Kyle Schwarber on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jose A. Ferrer pulls him on the slider. We go 2 down for Alec Burleson, and Burleson swing and a miss as well on that Ferrer slider. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 count for Cody Bellinger. Again, I don't think he goes there. They will ring up Bellinger yet again on a check swing. Gleyber Torres on the ground. Easy play for Trey Turner. Hard hit ball, 1-0-2 off the bat, but again, just a ground out. 2 down at Rafael Devers. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Christopher Sanchez, what a day so far. Other than that perfect lefty slider hit on by Rafael Devers, he's been great. Hunter Harvey, speaking of great, 1.42 ERA in the playoffs over 6 innings pitched, but there's a weak fly ball into center field that's going to get down for Yainer Diaz. Diaz on first base now for Adolis Garcia. This is what got everything going for Philadelphia earlier, but Harvey strikes him out with the slider. 1 down, Bryson Stott up on the 1-1 pitch. Runner going, he's going to have to retreat back to first. Stott is going to fly out to Lawrence Butler in right field. 2 outs, 9 spot up. Adolfo Castro hit the 2-run shot in his last at-bat. This time he's going to get a slider. That one will not bleed in left field as JJ Bleday comes crashing in. Bottom 7, they already go to Matt Strahm. Speaks to how deep this Philadelphia bullpen is, just like Utah's. Matt Strahm first against Brent Rooker. That's difficult, man. Arm slot and everything. 1 out, gets him with the fastball up. Bo Bichette pulls a cutter. It's just not going to have the distance, though. Yep, that's going to be caught near the warning track. 2 down for Pete Alonso. 1-2 pitch for him, and Matt Strahm comes in and deals with 3 righties in a row. Top 8, Hunter Harvey still in the game. We're pitching matchup-wise here. He's going to get Trey Turner. We'll see how many more batters Harvey will get. He will not pitch to 2-3-4 as is Nelson Rodriguez with a 16.88 ERA. I understand this is like the Nationals continue to pitch Colin Poche IRL, but hey, we get Brandon Marsh, and now good luck with Bryce Harper. 1-2 pitch. Oh my goodness. Nelson Rodriguez, tapper back to the mound. Rodriguez gets out of it. All right. I mean, that's a guy who's still a very good ball player, a highly touted prospect. Regardless, bottom 8, Lawrence Butler strikes out to Matt Strahm. He's still in the game as Strahm. Shea Langoliers, though, might send him out of here. Shea Langoliers with the solo shot. That ball's killed. 450 feet. Shea Langeliers, 5th of the postseason as the Athletics cut into this Phillies lead. They are now only down by 1, and you know the power this team possesses. One swing of the bat can tie this game now for the Athletics 4-3. Matt Strom's day is done. In comes Jordan Romano. We'll see if he's the last guy out this Phillies bullpen, but he will see Tyler Soderstrom, who's pinch hitting for JJ Bleday, and Soderstrom still yet to get a hit in the playoffs, strikes out. Cody Bellinger on the 1-1 pitch, hits that ball opposite field, but I mean, just right to him. Going to the top of the 9th, Everson Pereira comes in to play left field. He's the best outfielder we have in replacement for Bleday. So Pereira in left. Here comes a Nelson Rodriguez strikeout of Kyle Schwarber. Alec Burleson on the 3-2. Rodriguez misses. All things considered, not a bad outing for him. We got Hunter Gaddis at the bullpen. He's been perfect, 9 1/3, 0 ERA. He's got a 3-0 record in the playoffs, so that means, hey, we usually come back when Gaddis is in the game. Gaddis forces the ground ball of Yainer Diaz. The Athletics will not be able to turn 2, so Diaz will be on first with 2 outs for Adolis Garcia. 3-2 pitch, Gaddis got him. That's what we've come to expect with him. All right, Will Vest, the former Detroit Tiger, comes out for the save for Philadelphia. He's been great in the playoffs, and he's going to get Gleyber Torres. His former teammate, Torres, pops out to second base. That's the first out of the inning. Here comes Rafael Devers. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, can't catch up to the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Last hope is Brent Rooker. He's 1 for 3. Vest deals, and that is going to be strike 3 looking ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies get what they needed to do here in Utah. They take 1 out the 2 games on the road, and now they head back. Why is Trey Turner's head so big? They head back to the bank, tied up in this series with games 3 through 5 all at home. And Philadelphia is hoping they don't even have to return here. If they can sweep the board in Philly, they will be your 2027 World Series champions. Again, I'm sure the Athletics will have something to say about that, but it's a 4-3 victory for Philadelphia here in game number 2. So folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 39 of the Athletics Franchise Mode here on MLB The Show 25. If you have not yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying this series so far. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.